When putting the finishing touches on your radio spot, you must make sure to convey a sense of hope and to sell the branded solution. Facial coding data shows that strong emotions are caused when hope and happiness are incorporated into advertising. People want to feel good about themselves. In addition, selling hope creates a feeling of winning that makes people want to be around you because they think that some luck, charm, or skill will rub off on them. So, selling hope is a multiple victory, and any commercial can sell hope in one of two ways. One is through the promise of happiness and greater security. The other is by peddling fear, or things that people hope to avoid, and then offering a solution that will cure that fear. However, as we mentioned in Session 5, your story must be believable. In a society that is increasingly cautious about what is being sold, consumers demand a high degree of authenticity. You should establish, in an honest way, that the brand cares about the listener and that they can be trusted. This helps create the emotional connection of confidence among your audience, which ultimately leads to happiness.
You know, when you're right, you're right. But let's not forget about the final key point to writing engaging radio spots: selling the branded solution, and keeping your audience hooked all the way through to that point. This is extremely important, especially if the spot is a really hard sell on the back end. The branded solution should be the hero in satisfying the consumer's needs, and the engagement of the spot should be maintained throughout the commercial. If engagement is not maintained at the point of the branded solution, the spot will not be memorable. More importantly, the brand will not be memorable.
That's very true. Makes me wonder, how many commercials have you heard that you thought were funny or compelling, but you just can't remember what they were for?
Well, there was that one, where the woman was in the grocery store with her kid. I think it was about a phone plan or something, or was it?
My point exactly. If the audience remembers the spot, but not the brand behind it, then the spot has failed. The branded solution should be what stays with your listeners.
I'd have to agree. And one of the best ways to sell the branded solution is to make sure that the brand is not the barker. It's too easy and mundane to scream at the top of your lungs about all the brand attributes. If your script includes characters, then write it so that those characters become advocates of the brand by the end of the spot. Then, it's not the brand asserting it, the characters are doing it on behalf of the brand, therefore establishing a lot more credibility. Another aspect of selling the branded solution is to add another emotional layer for the listener, tying back to the personality of the brand. Consider all the points we've covered in the previous sessions. Use familiar sound effects that relate to the product, or other elements that trigger a connection in your listener's head. These are all parts of the larger emotional hook that keeps your commercial moving forward, all the way up to the final branded solution.